Ah, of course, you have a B-boy of the week
Hmm?
or B-girl of the week.
Um,
I mean, everything changed now. I know
uh,
we talk about last week. No, you have a B-boy of the week?
my B, shout out to all the B-boys and B-girls that are surviving the scandals. That's my B-boy of the week. Any scandal survivors, yeah. There's a lot of heat out there for B-girls right now, especially the B-boys. Like, if they can survive scandals, then they'll make it.
I don't have a B-boy or B-girl of the week. I have a practice room of the week.
What?
A practice room of the week.
Oh, snap. Who's been practicing?
Um, you watch the Instagram, the Crash Fest qualifiers.
Yeah, I saw them.
They posted like 30, 31. And bro, it was like seven or eight were from the same dance studio in Russia.
Oh, for real. Damn.
Bro, all from this guy, B-Boy Ken OP.
Just everybody in the same space.
Bro, all this, Arisha and all this, and I think Tiga was also in the same room. Bro, craziness. Yeah. But,
Just mad.
yeah, I think we already started your favorite breaking news. Yeah.
We just
This
spoke from last week.
This is your favorite Bieber host, and that is Sir Swifty. Back
So,
again. Yeah, we back on our streak. It's the second in a week. Yeah, we had the break, but now we two times in a row. So we keep it going. Uh, and of course, the show is called Your Favorite Breaking News, and we have some breaking news. Yeah. It's a little bit a more serious topic, yeah, because it just happened. Yeah, it just happened. Uh, there was some sexual conduct, you say like that?
misconduct.
Misconduct, yes, some harassment apparently, yes.
Yes,
And
allegedly.
Campanita made a big post accusing Danny Dan from France, yeah. There was no really details, but it's also her thing, so we don't question that. Yeah, but yeah, it's a big topic in our culture, in our community. Yeah, it's a long time coming that we hear some names. Just to be honest.
Yeah, this whole thing is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, there's a lot of foolishness that happens at these events. People can't hold their drink, don't know how to behave themselves, don't know how to talk to girls.
Hmm.
Um, a lot of b-boys are geeks and nerds, bro. Like, they're geeks. And all they've done is break. So they've not necessarily have been able to have any interaction with girls or how to deal with the opposite sex. Even some girls don't seem to know how to act. Like, yes, the b-boys have been disgraceful, but there's been times when I was coming up, some of the b-girls were doing the rounds to try and like we used to joke about it and say, oh, they're trying to learn different moves from different b-boys. That's why they're going to different boyfriends.
Hmm.
Relationships are going to grow in the breaking and hip hop scene because obviously if that's the people you're around, you're going to end up, forming relationships, breaking relationships. But all I'm going to say is this: people need to start getting consent, bro. Like, I don't know what they need to do, but they need to start thinking about how they're conducting themselves in these situations because I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I've been inappropriate with another B-girl, like, or a dancer. It's like, it's crazy. Like, whoa, how? Just hello, how are you doing? And the thing is, like, what you have to remember is Danny Dan's a silver Olympic medalist. This is not going to just go away easily, bro. This is a bit crazy. So, yeah, the hell happened there?
There, there is. I, I I don't think there is no statement he can make except for just say sorry and that's it.
But I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's also the point. We don't know what he did,
When I
but
say when I say this, don't take this as I'm trying to dismiss. I don't know the circumstances of the situation. So I don't know what the, not that it should matter in regards to what she said. Based on what she said, it needs to be taken seriously. Whether the authorities need to get involved or not, I don't know. If there is some sort of helpline she can call or talk to or get support for victims of abuse, because that's if that's how she feels that she's been abused, she needs to seek help, professional help, to help her get through this. It's very well putting it up on the internet, and speaking a truth, which is good because it puts it out there. And
Hmm.
I understand, like, you need to voice these concerns, but you need to act on the help as well, because that's not a good thing to go through. That's not cool to go through.
Yeah,
And obviously,
we wish her all the best, and I think it's also, shout out to her for having the strength and telling her story, and
mm,
maybe by sharing her story, she can prevent future things, from
I mean,
from
we've been here
happening.
already before with this, and the thing is, this is the hip hop scene has a very, very short memory with this kind of stuff, bro. Like, there were points that obviously, and I wouldn't, and I do use this in the right context, Thesis had some issues and some problems, which, I don't know the extent of those, but I know that he made an effort to get help. He went to therapy, he went to, rehab, tried to sort his life out, stop drinking. There's a lot of things that you've got to remember in professional circuits, or things where you're getting treated like royalty. The world can suck you up and spit you out, man.
Hmm.
So you can get involved in the wrong things and go down the wrong paths, and different coping mechanisms, which usually revolve around alcohol, sex, or drugs. So you have to be very aware of this sort of stuff, which is why it's kind of important that we should be having these. We've got so many professional people in the dance scene that can offer counseling and can offer ways to help professional dancers deal with their issues and deal with their problems while they're on the circuit.
Hmm.
Danny Dan's not just a run-of-the-mill breaker or b-boy. He's an Olympian for France, made in the national team. You know,
He's the French b-boy now.
yeah, at the minute, yeah, exactly. So what we're talking about, he's representing. So he should be given support to deal with issues if he's having these kind of issues. Um, but these are the kind of things. I mean, I know the B-girls, they've set up their pages where they've got support groups with each other. I think, like, I'm sure I've seen, like, G-Lou's been involved in it, you know,
The bigger session ladies also do a lot for them.
right, that's it. Yeah, like Vanessa, I know Mad Max, all of
And
that kind of stuff.
Paulina, shout out to her.
Yeah, Paulina, all of these girls, ladies, women, Roxy, Heartbreakers crew, all of these, that it is difficult for them, like, as women in the breaking scene, because men tend to sexualize women. It's part of what's been the society's way of doing things for a long time.
Hmm.
Uh, the women get sexualized. So, if a girl turns up at an event and is dressed it's like they think, oh, that gives me license to act a certain way. Guys, it doesn't. But here's a little tip for you. Stop trying to date B girls. Go after the girls in the club, bro. Like, what is this? Bro, I didn't need to go out with B girls when I was growing up, because there were so many girls around that would just, oh, I'm a breaker. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah, look, check this out. By the end of
Hey,
the
but we all started or continued dancing because of the girls, we boys.
Bro,
You know what
went
I
to
mean?
the club, we stand in the corner, and I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna get a girl tonight. And they're like, yeah, what? How? And I'm like, bro, watch me. I'm just gonna dance.
I'm a
That's all I'm gonna do.
b-boy, man.
I'm gonna get a girl. By the end of the night, all my boys are like, yeah, going back. Like, there's one shout out to my boy
Yeah.
Ling, my boy Duck Rock. When he first was coming up, like, we was in our 20s, and I was driving, and me, my boy Nick, his brother, and his brother France, all three of us was at an event. And at the end of the event, there was like five girls that were like, "Oh, come back to the house and party with us." And we were like, yo, let's go. So all three of us and another guy, we're like, yeah, let's come back to the house. This guy, I never forgive him for this. He was like 16 and he was just like, no, I just want to go home. I was just like, bro, you're not understanding. There's a bag of girls that want us to go back to their place and we can chill. No, no, I just want to go home. We're like, look, bro, you could just sit in the car if you don't want to come in, but like we gotta go. And he started getting all moody and stuff, so we had to go home. I was like,
Ah,
so B-boys, stop looking for B-girls and hip hop dancers. Go in the club when you've got the after party.
yeah, 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 yeah. Just behave. Yeah, just behave. We're
Correct.
not. We everything evolved. The whole society evolved. It's not the 80s anymore. It's not the 90s anymore. You can't do this shit anymore. It's a no-go to touch women if they don't want it. Just leave them alone.
Bro, what is that? Like,
That I just even have to say it. It's like
I don't
it's
even
crazy.
understand it. Like, what are you touching a woman for? Like, I
We
don't
all
what
know, also, of course not we all know, but back in the days there was this like you whistle from a woman or like, hey baby, come here, grab her and stuff, but you can't do this anymore. The,
I didn't even know if I'd have done it back then because I'd be like, my mum would have said to me, who thinks say you're grab?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Jamaican.
Our generation should know better by now.
All I can say is this, right? Campanita, obviously, I've seen her quite a few times. She's cool. I remember talking to her quite a bit when she was dating. I think she was dating Spin. Yeah, that's the company to yeah. And we was, in fact, we was. I don't want to get these kind of things wrong. I think she was judging. Was she judging the Top Rock Battle at IBE this year? Did she judge?
I don't know if now she entered.
Campy entered, did she? I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sure
she
she.
entered.
Okay. Or did she judge the house? Break down the
I
house?
don't know. Maybe that's, but I know she entered Top Rock Battle.
Yeah, well, she was cool. Campanita was cool. Um, and vibing and stuff, and like a happy-go-lucky person. And I think that what it is that guys need to learn to read signs. Just because,
Yeah,
like, we were vibing, I didn't think, oh.
let's
I
go
didn't,
for it.
like, I just cool. We're just it was
Yeah.
just a general vibe. Like you can get along with someone without having to try and jump them. You
Mhm,
know, it doesn't mean that.
mhm.
So I think definitely this is something that B-boys that are coming up just need to understand. Just be cool with people, take your time with them, and don't just unofficially start trying to do stuff like, talk to people, build relationships. These are the kind of things that have seemed to have been forgotten. I think the day and age in the society we live in now, because everything's so online, people don't have that connectability. We used to go to the club and you'd feel whether the girl was feeling you, and you like, you know what I mean?
You can't compare this generation and how they act with women and how they party and everything. Yeah, I mean, just look at the concerts. Look at the
Bro,
parties. Everybody with their phones out. They can't dance anymore. They can't enjoy music. Nah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But yeah, it's always it's. I mean, it's always happened in our scene, and two of our biggest names in our scene are some pieces of shit. Afrika Mombata, yeah, he abused women and kids, yes,
that
motherfucker,
one.
and Crazy Legs, motherfucker. And come on, no, this is
No,
this.
but bro, that when that happened, that cut me. That cut me because like I just started to build like a friendship with him. Um, and then it kind of hit the fan, and I was just like, what? And one of the people in the UK messaged me, who's a woman now, but when at the time she was 14, and she was saying that he was like sending her inappropriate messages and stuff. But this is someone that I looked
But
up to.
he's coming from a whole different era. You know what I mean? Where
I
he
know.
grew up and everything. This is completely, we cannot even imagine how it was back then.
No, but that's not an excuse.
No, of course not. Of course not. It's
You
it's
know,
it's, it's not an
if
excuse, definitely not.
behavior of if you know that you've
To,
had
to be
like
honest, I already forgot it. But then with all this Olympic stuff, then he was at doing an interview, a podcast, and then they asked him about allegations and shit, and he said, the ones that are not true, motherfucker. You make a story post. like this big, explaining that you're sorry and you're an asshole and you need to seek help and shit. And 1 year later, you say allegations that were not true. Fuck you, and your crazy legs.
Bro, I'm telling you this right now. This is what I mean about the scene forgets, yeah? That like you're kind of these things happen and then everyone's just like, oh no, it's cool because they're this person. Like when people say about Bambata and stuff, and it's just like, nah, bro, like what are you talking about? This stuff was not cool. Why are we co-signing this? What's going on? So I just leave people where they are now. I try to just roll in my circles. I don't get involved. If people are doing them sort of things, I'll just move away from them because I don't want to be a part of any of that nonsense. And we can't support our people, our brothers and sisters in hip hop if we're like, oh yeah, but just like nah. It's
Mm.
just nah. So I hope this
Never,
thing gets sorted. I really do.
never meet your heroes, right?
They tell you this because it's like you soon find out about them, bro, and then you realize that the people that you roll with regularly are the heroes.
Also, gee, all the artists all the artists that played the music we grew up in the club with, like PDD, now Jay-Z, bro.
It's terrible, man. Like, what I
All
mean?
our heroes, man. All our heroes.
It's a little bit strange because like this is what I'm saying about the way that media and fame can mess things up, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy, man.
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. It's just so sad. Soon we can't play any more music. No, stop
Oh.
playing this shit. Ah.
What's
Nah,
next? We got
but
next.
we wish Campanita all the strength, and I
Yeah.
hope she will feel better. And guys, please behave. Yeah, 2025. I saw a comment from Stuart. He said, "You have a mother, you have a sister, you have a daughter. Just think about them when you act like that."
I saw that comment and I was just like, damn, this guy's right. Like,
Yeah,
but this is what I'm sorry to go back over it again, but I don't understand where it's coming from. Like, not Campanita. I mean, where the thought process comes from to act that way. you know it's just like you said, you've got mother, sister, and daughter, so it's kind of like, huh?
I guess we will never know.
True.
Yes. On a more positive note, yes, uh, there was the Undisputed in South Africa. We teased it last week. Yeah, Jibril won and Alessandrina won. And a crew won with Willie. You saw Willie entered?
Yeah, it looked like the guys from the media side of things,
Yes.
like it was like Willie, what's his name, not David, I can't remember his name, but he was the short guy with the blonde hair. He's always been in the media as well, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're going for the media team.
So
Cool.
they invited to Tokyo then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Crazy, bro.
Nice. Nice. So as to winners, uh, Jibril, I saw a couple of rounds, not all the footage is up yet. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. And also there was the Skill Stocks Jam in Las Vegas. And
Yeah.
they had the crazy Savage Smoke. I don't I don't know if I can count up all the. Let me try. Uh, Gravity was MC. You saw it?
Yeah, I didn't understand that, but okay.
Yeah. He told me once he also wants to host. He gave me compliment and then he said, "Hey, I also want to be a MC and stuff." Okay. Hero 10, Alvin,
Nels,
Carnius, Nels
Nels.
1,
Mhm.
Tahu, Castrito,
Who's from Kazakhstan? No.
Calmius,
And Mexico?
Castrito.
Um,
Well, 6 out of 8. I think I did not.
no, no, no. Pesto.
Pesto, yes, pesto. One more. Fuck.
Oh, what's his name? From America.
Jeffro.
Jethro. Yeah.
Yes. Crazy lineup. Yes. Very nice exchanges. And after 30 minutes, we had two B-boys with the same amount of points.
I
Five
literally never got
each.
to the end. Who was in the final?
Tahu and Alvin.
Oh,
And
for
then
real?
and then there was a tie, and Tahu took it 2-1. I guess they saw too much airflares from Alvin. I don't know. But also, it was very funny to watch because the whole event was plastered with the Monster logo everywhere.
I saw
And
that.
Alvin had the Red Bull t-shirt on.
You can't win, bro.
He can't win, bro.
Can't win. You're cursed. Like they were like, oh, you thought you could come here with your Red Bull and try and win it. No. And then it's just like
Crazy.
all you
Crazy.
needed was ICIs to turn up.
But nice battles. Go check them out. It's on YouTube. Just type it in and you will find it. Or
Well,
you know
these
what?
guys
I'm gonna
invited,
link it.
well, they
I'm gonna
invited.
I'm gonna link it down and then you can watch from there. And also, what happened now, if you follow Crash Fest, yes, from the brother Tafik, they did an online contest. Yeah, they had the third D entrance. Yeah, we already talked about it in the beginning. Uh, After the 30 entrances, there was a crowd vote, there was the ends vote, and there was rubber legs vote. And after the 31 contestants, 10 seconds each for 1,000 euro, there was two finalists, Malish and Tiger, both with, how can you describe these rounds?
Bro, I can't even move that fast on my feet.
So we tried to explain it. Malish did elbow spin into a 2000, into a 90 holding his leg, going into an elbow spin holding his leg, going back into a drill 2000, ending
Yeah,
with the hollow back.
that was crazy.
So he spun maybe 25 rounds, not
More than
even counting,
more than that, bro.
more than that.
Yeah, because
And
the 2000 looked about 10
bro,
to 12
the
rounds.
drill at the end was so crazy. And then Tiga comes in, and Tiga, must say, Malish only did spin, only. You don't you see my fingers, only. And then Tiga, he does this one hand elbow air flare, holding his leg into an elbow spin a couple of rounds, going up into air flare. His variations is so crazy, and he ends it from a windmill. He crosses his arms, and from there he goes up and what part of the hand does he spin on?
The fingertips, I don't know. It looked
What
crazy.
the fuck? You saw Crashfest posted the story message from Tiga how his hand looked because he did it so many times this combo. Bro, this
Uh,
guy is hardcore.
let's have a look at it again.
Bro, I can't believe this.
Oh, Chris, Cross one's 50 tomorrow. Damn. Cross one is 50.
50 years, nice. Nice number.
Um,
So Swifty, after watching the rounds, who is your winner?
bro, they're both, I can't judge that. It's ridiculous. These guys are insane.
So I'm watching Tiger's round again, elbow spin, then he goes up into an air flare, one hand, real one hand into an, oh my God. And then he does this
Putting it
spin.
back up myself. Hang on.
Where does he spin on?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's like 18 spins in total, Malish.
Bro, how can you judge it? How can you decide a winner?
He did 5 of those hops.
Maybe you can say Malish only spun, only spin. How you spun, right?
No, no, Tiger wins, man. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous. No,
Tiger spun.
his combo is nice, but how do you come up onto the back of your hands like that?
The control is out of this world. The control is out of this world.
Yeah, he wins, bro.
But man, yeah, I also think Tiger will win. But also the other entrances, the 31, bro. This shit is crazy what's out there. And I guess, I mean, they already announced it. They're gonna do another one.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Why not, man? It was very successful. I mean the moves you saw, man. God damn it.
Bro, they're
You saw Damani's 5 corks he did or something?
yeah, but that's what he does though, is he's known for that, though, the money.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Shout outs to these people. Shout outs for their hard practices.
I'll tell you this though, um, the level is getting crazy out here. The level's getting bad.
Yeah,
Like it's getting ridiculous.
yeah, yeah. So it's
No,
uh, it's it's still the beginning of the year. Not so many events we can talk about or can announce. Yes, but we have something nice for you next week, in the next episode, because there is a documentary in the Swiss television about the Olympics.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
And you know who is in there
You?
for 3 seconds?
Oh, lovely.
They asked me 12 questions or something. They came to our jam, DPC jam, and did some interviews there. And they asked me 10 questions or something, bro. 12 questions.
Nothing for
And
three
they
seconds.
put they put this. Why did our screen switch?
What? Oh, you got it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. So I will put the link down. You can watch it too. And next week, then we gonna talk about that, what we think, how they presented it, and yes. There was another episode of your favorite breaking news. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe now. We're on the road to 1,000. Yes, comment what you want to talk about with us. Thumbs up. It goes a long way. Notification on. You never miss a video. And the brother Swifty also has a new page on Instagram, brother. Plug it, please.
It's called Hip Hop Hustle. So it's following my journey when I go to events, hip hop events, with my boy Jordan, doing a lot of the filming. So we're trying to basically just show, and this year what we're doing, we're using Hip Hop Hustle as a way for the journey towards UK B-Boy Champs,
Oh,
which
nice.
will be in August, the week after IBE. So we're trying to show obviously the birthplace of breaking in the UK, UK champs, birthplace of a lot of breaking for around the world was UK champs because it's coming from a time when it was UK champs battle of the year and freestyle session, you
Mhm.
know, and maybe R16 was coming through,
Yeah,
you know,
there was a handful.
but it was champs battle of the year and basically champs IBE freestyle session and yeah, those four. That was
Yeah,
it.
this was the longest one.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the 30-year anniversary now. We're
30
having
years, G.
30 years
I
of
need to come. I need to come. I need to come. I need to be there.
no, we're gonna speak to Hooch because you never know what
I'm
might
gonna,
what programs might be on.
I need to be there. Just also for our news, then we can do a live news show from there. 30
Yeah,
years
I think we
history.
need to maybe try and get Hooch onto um your favorite breaking news. Maybe we
Yes,
can get
yes,
Hooch onto
yes,
it
yes,
because
yes.
there's a lot of history.
History,
Did you
history,
know?
history.
Did you know? And I'm going to give you a fact now. Do
Oh,
you know? Do
please.
you know where B-Boy World comes from?
You mean the from Erwin? No? Who did it?
Hooch,
Who did made the Beer World?
because he
Okay.
he he believed that UK champs was the center of the world for breaking. So he
Ah,
started B-Boy
I
World.
mean, I mean, UK champs was at the beginning of the millennium. It was non plus ultra. I mean, when Vagabonds battled Project Soul, bro, they took my life. It took
Bro,
all of our lives.
bro, let me tell you something, yeah. He started B-Boy World, the domain, and then he let Irvin have it. Didn't sell it to him, let Irvin have it. And that's where B-Boy World come from. And fact number two, UK champs is the only was the first TV documentary about breaking. the first TV documentary, not video, not like Freshest Kids, actual documentary when they did Bronx to Brixton and they did all the history, did it around the
Was it
world.
on BBC?
Channel 4 on Channel 4.
Channel 4.
Hooch was a major developer in B-Boy the game. Bro, when I've learned these things about Hooch, I was just like, what? And he said, yep, because he was the consult for that, because they were going to do it completely different. And he was just like, no, it can't be done that way. You have to have these, and we're going to pick these B-boys and obviously create
Nice.
content,
We can talk. We can talk about Bboy the game with him.
Bro, I've got still got the copy of B-Boy the game. I never sold it. You know, Sony
Yeah,
PlayStation was a major,
there is
major.
now. I had it on my iPhone. You had the emulator, you know.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
That's a good.
G. You can put it on your phone now.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about that next week.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. This is your favorite people host. That is Sir Swifty, and that was your favorite breaking news. Peace.